Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're joined by Jessica, another wonderful yoga teacher here in San Francisco. And this is just a short 25-minute wake up and flow. So a great practice to do right when you jump out of bed, just to get the body moving, the breath moving. So we're gonna just start right at the top of the mat in Tadasana, like Jessica. Now arms by the sides, draw the shoulders onto the back. Reach the crown of the head up towards the ceiling, and just for a moment, close your eyes and send the weight to the fronts of the feet, the back of the feet, to the left foot, to the right foot. Just kind of feel all of the points of contact with the bottom of the foot in the mat. And then see if you can land somewhere right in the kind of perfect center. And once you've found that space, root all of those points a little bit more firmly down into the mat. Spread the toes. Gently open the eyes. Let's take an inhale, shrug the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, draw the shoulders back and down. Good. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Good. One more time. Big inhale. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Nice. Inhale, reach the hands above the head, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the hands above the head, grow long. Exhale, bring the hands through heart center, and then the arms down by the sides. Good. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw the heart forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands rise as you root down through the feet. Exhale, bring the hands down through heart center. Good. One more of those. Inhale, hands rise. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach to the sky as you root down through the feet. Exhale, bring the hands down through heart center. Good. Let's inhale, reach the hands high. Capture the left wrist with the right hand and lateral bend up and over to the right. You can bump the hips a little bit off to the left. Take the chin slightly away from the chest. Good. Inhale, reach the hands above the head. Exhale, switch sides. Capture the right wrist, lateral bend up and over towards the left. Lower belly slightly in and up, heels drive down. Inhale, hands rise. Cactus your arms, exhale, open the chest. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips. Halfway lift, inhale. Step the right foot back, keep the legs straight. Now come up onto the fingertips. Inhale, broaden the chest. You can use blocks if you have them and if you would like. On your exhale, straighten your left leg and fold over your left leg. Good. Let's inhale, bend the knee and broaden the heart. Just a few times. Exhale, straighten the left leg and fold. Back and forth with your own breath. So as you move, let yourself move in unison with the inhale and the exhale. There's no rush, no urgency. Next time the left knee is bent, keep the left knee bent. Plant the palms down to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Go. Plank pose, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Once again, plank pose, inhale. Come all the way down to the belly, exhale. Good, reach the hands back, locust pose, palms face down. Peel everything up and away from the floor. So we keep the back of the neck long. The toes are pointing. On your exhale, plant the palms, child's pose. Sits bones to the heels, forehead down to the mat. And just take a few deep breaths in child's pose. Notice if you're already beginning to build some heat. Good. On your next inhale, rise up, tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Now bend the right knee, open your hip. If you'd like to circle the ankle or the knee out, that's an option. If that movement feels unnecessary, then you don't have to do it. You live in a free country. Inhale, stretch the right leg long. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands. Now this time a little different. Come up onto the left fingertips, maybe use a block. Reach the right hand high to the sky. Big open arm twist. So the back left leg is strong and the back left heel is moving over the balls of the toes, like Jessica is so beautifully demonstrating. On your exhale, take the right hand down, step forward to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, reach to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Samastitihi, hands down through heart center. Good. Inhale, hands rise. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips. Halfway lift, inhale. Step the left foot back, leg is straight. Inhale, broaden the chest. Exhale, straighten the right leg and fold. Inhale, bend the knee and broaden the heart. Exhale, straighten the right leg and fold. And just like before, at your own pace with your own breath. So in Vinyasa Yoga, the transition is just as important as the pose, some would say. And the process of moving is skillful and integrated. Good. Next time the right knee is bent, keep the right knee bent, plant the palms. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Second set of locust pose. Inhale, reach the hands back, peel everything away from the mat. Exhale, plant the palms, press back, downward facing dog. Let's take a deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale, release. Inhale, reach the left leg high. Bend your knee, open your hip. You could circle the ankle or the knee if you did so before. But don't lose the general shape of downward facing dog here. So keep rooting the hands forward and down. Inhale, stretch the left leg long. Exhale, step the left foot in between the hands. Come up onto your right fingertips. Reach the left hand high. So you feel that the hips are energetically drawing in as the back right heel moves forward over the balls of the toes. It's from there that you feel a sense of massive expansion. On your exhale, left hand down, step forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the hands above the head, grow tall. Exhale, bring the hands down through heart center. Good. Inhale, hands rise. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back, downward facing dog, exhale. Good. Let's just inhale, reach the right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot to the outside of the right palm at the top of the mat. Now bring the back left knee down to the mat. Step the left hand just a few inches off to the left. Take your right hand to your right thigh and rotate towards the right. So as the hips sink forward and down, the left bicep tries to wrap out towards the left. Start by bending the left knee and just squeezing the heel towards the butt without capturing the foot. If it feels like your body is ready, take the right hand back to the pinky toe side of the left foot. As you kick the foot into the hand, keep wrapping the right bicep up towards the ceiling. So you're trying to scoop that right shoulder blade onto the back. And then let your left ear today fall towards the left shoulder and feel a little bit more length in the right side of the neck. Good. On your exhale, take the right hand down, tuck your left toes. Inhale, plank pose, step back. Exhale, chaturanga, lowering down. Upward facing dog or a cobra. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, reach the left leg high. Exhale, step the left foot to the outside of the left palm. Bring the back right knee down. You'll step your right hand a little bit off to the right. Take your left hand to your left thigh. So as you rotate, drive the standing right hand down and bend the back right leg, squeeze the heel towards the butt. Maybe reach back for the pinky toe side of your foot. If you have the foot, Kick the foot today into the hand. Scoop the left shoulder further onto the back and let your right ear fall towards the right shoulder. Lengthening out the trap, the left side of the neck, muscles that tend to get pretty tight, especially through the night, depending on how you sleep. On your exhale, take the left hand down, step back, plank pose. Big inhale, exhale, chaturanga, upward facing dog or a cobra, shoulders on the back, downward facing dog, exhale. Take a big inhale, open mouth, exhale, release. Good, just one more kind of standing pose before we really slow things down. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Bring the back left knee down. Inhale, sweep the hands above the head. Half crescent lunge. Now take the right thumb into the right hip crease. Inhale, reach the left hand up and over to the right. And on your exhale, hook the left elbow at your right knee. So you work the ribs up and over the thigh, hands to heart center. Today, we're just gonna leave the back left knee down. And as you root through your right heel, gently press the right knee out into your left tricep. Take a big inhale. Exhale, hands down. Step right back into downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg high. Exhale, step the left foot forward, bring the back knee down. Inhale, reach to the sky, grow long. Exhale, take the left thumb into the left hip crease. Big inhale, side bend. Exhale, hook the right elbow at the left knee. Work the ribs up and over the thigh. Press the left knee into the right tricep. The more that you create that connection between tricep and outer thigh or knee, the more that you can lift the chest, reach out through the crown of the head. On your exhale, touch the hands down. This time, step forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now let's heel toe the feet all the way to mat's distance apart. Turn the toes out about 45 degrees and slowly sink the butt down towards the heels. Now if this is a little too much for your hips and knees, just keep your hips a little higher, or you can sit on a block. Bring the hands to meet at heart center. Broaden the shoulders and lift up through the crown of the head. Let's just take 3 more breaths here. Feel the length in the inner thighs, but gently press the knees into the triceps here. So you're not just passively prying the knees open, there's a little bit of resistance. On your exhale, hands down. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, heel toe the feet to all the way together now. Let's bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. And on your exhale, sit all the way down onto your booty and come into Navasana, boat pose. So the legs squeeze together. You can keep your heels on the ground if this is a little too much for you. Or you can do what I'm doing and lift the heels off the floor if you have greater spiritual depth. As you lift your chest, let the eyes be soft. On your exhale, very, very slowly, lower all the way down to the belly. I call this one sinking boat. And as you get all the way down onto your back, hug your knees into your chest. Nice. And just circle the knees a little bit here, tracing the perimeter of the sacrum. Nice, let's plant the feet down to the mat. We're just gonna do one back bend. So feet relatively hips distance apart, heels under the knees, arms by the sides. Go ahead and press the feet down. Inhale, lift your hips up. So as you rise into this pretty mild bridge pose, I just want you to feel that you're pressing evenly through the outsides of the feet, the insides of the feet, the front of the feet, the backs of the feet, from right to left. And then actually really bring your mental awareness into the glutes and notice if there's a certain area in the glutes that feels like it's working harder than a different area, And bring everything online as the hips rise up. For 3 more breaths, you're welcome to roll the shoulders under the back and interlace the fingers or hold onto the sides of the mat. Let's take a big inhale. Exhale, bring the hips all the way down. Very nice. Good. Bring the bottoms of the feet together, the knees out wide. Take both hands to the lower abdomen. Let's take a big inhale into the belly. Open mouth, exhale, release. Good. Deep inhale into belly, side ribs, chest, paws at the top. Sip in a little bit more. Open mouth, exhale, release. Good. One more of those. Deep inhale. Pause at the top. Sip in a little bit more. Open mouth, exhale, and every last drop of air go. Very nice. Plant the feet down onto the mat. Scoot your hips a few inches off towards the right. Now you're going to take your right ankle to your left lower thigh for a figure 4 shape. Lift your left foot off the mat until left knee stacks over hip, and then let your legs just fall towards the left so that the bottom of the right foot will plant down. You'll take your left hand to the top of your right foot. For a moment, just take your right hand to your inner right knee and press the knee gently forward. So it gets the idea that it's not moving towards you, it's moving away from you. And then you can reach your right arm off to the right, maybe more at a diagonal. To experience a little bit more sensation or different sensation here, you could arch the lower back. So in other words, stick the booty out. Just let all of the muscles in the face be completely relaxed. The eyes are soft in their sockets, the jaw is released. And if you notice that the mind is immediately moving to the itinerary of today, see if you can challenge yourself to be diligent with the body right now, to be in the practice. 2 more breaths on this side. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Plant the feet down, scoot the hips a little bit off to the left. Take the left ankle to the right lower thigh. So you lift the foot off the floor a little bit, the right foot, and then you let the legs fall over towards the right. Left hand will come to left inner thigh just to press the knee forward a little bit. Right hand is gluing the left foot down. And then Jessica will go ahead and reach her hand towards the back left hand corner of the room while I creepily hover behind her. You should be feeling this stretch in the outer left hip. It's kind of more of a difficult area to access in the body. And for some people, it's felt intensely. For others, this might just feel like a mild twist. But do your best to observe sensation in a way that is nuanced and feels detailed. And as you intake sensation through your mental experience, let it all be navigated and filtered through slow, deep breaths. Two more breaths. Inhale, come back to center. Go ahead and scoot the hips back into center. And either hug the knees up towards the armpits or come into a happy baby's pose. So if you're just hugging the knees towards the armpits, it's kind of like child's pose on the back. If you're flexible enough, you'll hold on to the insides of the feet or the outsides or whatever feels best, or the ankles. You could rock side to side. You could say goo goo gaga. And remember the days that were simpler when you were a child. Very nice. On your exhale, hug your knees into your chest, round your forehead to your knees. Exhale all of the air out of the lungs, stretch out. Final Shavasana. Final corpse pose, spread out. If you happen to be near a wall and you want to come into legs up the wall, you're welcome to do that as well. But this will be a relatively shorter Shavasana just because it's the morning and we don't want to go back to sleep. So let this be an awakened state of deep softening. The greatest skill that we have as yogis is the ability to take in sensation and stuff without the inclination to evaluate it, to judge whether it's right or wrong, good or bad. We are simply just laying everything out on the table. We're noticing our mental, emotional, physical patterns. And it's from this insight that we can then begin to get to know ourselves on a deeper level. We often just move through life somewhat passive and disconnected. So we'll be here for about 30 more seconds. As you begin to bring your awareness back to your body, just like we started the class, feel all of the contact points of your body on the mat or the floor. And just feel a tremendous sense of connection with the earth beneath you. And without losing this sensation, begin to bring a few deeper breaths back into your lungs. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. If you feel inclined, or if the body feels inclined, come into a big full body stretch. And then roll to your right side and use your right arm as a pillow. And with the eyes soft, join me in cross-legged pose, Sukhasana. Let's bring the hands to meet at heart center, Anjali Mudra. May we always lead with our heart in everything we do. Thumbs to third eye center, bowing to the vast and infinite wisdom within each of us. Namaste. Thanks for practicing, and thank you to Jessica for being my yoga model. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to donate to my Venmo and check out more content on my Instagram page, Jack Workman Yoga, and my YouTube channel. Have a nice day.